spooky screening of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's hoping all your trick-or-treaters come at halftime. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Ivy and Hardaway Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And already, Coach, some teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, and now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Cunningham. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Now here's Thomas. Screen by Claxton. There's the 3. Detroit with a rebound. Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on Schroeder. He shoots it. And that one's good.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
Outside Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Sends it home from three-point land.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Ivy. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Harris. His last outing, he had 18 points. Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder, and it's Cunningham missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Thomas, that's good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star. You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Schroeder finds Thomas. Schroeder against Cunningham. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Number 5 is Jalen Duren.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. And we got rapper Lil Tecca in the house tonight, supporting his Nets.
Look at you, B.A. I mean, you know, he grew up in Queens, but his allegiance lies with the Nets. It's not uncommon to see him courtside here in Brooklyn.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas for 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Shoots over Schroeder. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Outside Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. Detroit leading by 3. Harris passes to Ivy. No good on the 3. The Nets have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Schroeder. Outside Johnson. And the Nets miss again. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ivy finds Hardaway. Back to Ivy. Hardaway with a screen on Thomas. Brooklyn pulls it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Duran. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
What's up?
That one drops. He ties it up. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. Brooklyn has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Simmons. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Holland. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Duran, covered by Schroeder. Schroeder comes with a double team. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duran giving his all on the glass stand.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him, but he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
First free throw is good, and it's 6-10. Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Now here's Schroeder. And that misses. That would have put him up. Ivy with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. Ivy passes to Harris. Shoots over Johnson. No good off the glass. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Oh, Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one on Harris.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Now here's Cunningham. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact, to battle for his shot inside.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And he drops the first.
Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking, rare for someone of his size.
It's both from the stripe, and though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
All right, man. It's time for the dance stand. Get ready. Let's hear it for all our dancers, even the non-dancers.
Schroeder passes to Simmons. Pass to Thomas from outside the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Duran with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. The pull-up jumper. And it's Cunningham missing. Nets trail by 3. Simmons with it. No points yet. Screen by Claxton. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Holland. Here's Duran. Harris outside. Sinks it from distance.
3.
And the Pistons lead by 4.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Outside Johnson. Back to Simmons. To the middle. Here's Schroeder. And it's Harris with the rebound.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Here's Holland. They double up Harris. Duran up top. Pass to Ivy. Jacks up a 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Cunningham against Simmons. Duran the screen. There's Cunningham with a three. Pass to Holland. Over Thomas. And Holland the bucket on the assist by Duran.
Assisted by.
Duran's got his third assist of the night. Nets trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 6. No good with a jumper from the wing.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Johnson finds Simmons. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your host.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Clowney, he's checked in for Claxton. Finney-Smith comes in for Johnson. Williams is checked in for Thomas. And Milton subbed in for Schroeder. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Beasley comes in for Tobias Harris. Hardaway's checked in for Ivy. And Sasser's subbed in for Cunningham. Pass to Sasser. It's Beasley on the wing. Here's the three. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
.59 seconds left in the first. Now here's Sasser. Simmons defending. Sasser outside. Beasley for three. Drains the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Milton's got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Simmons. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul.
So far in this game, he's 0 for 2 at the line.
Sasser, his first personal. 3rd team foul.
What's up?
Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Pass to Holland. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Sasser. Now Beasley. Williams defending. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Beasley. That's good. Beasley's got 5 points. And here's Simmons. Here's Clowney. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Detroit on top. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Beasley in at the 3, a small forward. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Clowney. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Well, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Stewart, screen on Milton. To the inside. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside, Williams. Nails it from 3. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
The Pistons trailing. Sasser outside. Pass to Beasley. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Beasley's got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Hardaway to the paint. Nice move. And Milton pulls it down. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Williams finds Simmons. And yep, it's good. Simmons has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Detroit has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Pass to Hardaway. Stewart, screen on Milton. Here's Hardaway. It's good from about 19 feet. Hardaway's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
The midi went down easy for Hardaway Jr.
Milton against Hardaway. Milton up top. Still no points. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Simmons. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Holland. Beasley with it. Here's Holland. He's marked by Finney-Smith. There's a screen. Back to Beasley. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Milton. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Pistons shooting around 44%. Not bad. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old-school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 5. Beasley outside. Picked by Stewart. Shot from the wing. And again, no good by Detroit. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps.
Pass to Stewart. And here's Hardaway. Williams grabs the board. And he's going for the oop here. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Pass to Holland. Back to Sasser. Here's Holland. Williams defending. Hardaway on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Simmons, the pass to Williams. Simmons with a screen on Beasley. Here's Williams. Rebound Detroit. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Here's Milton, following the score by Detroit. Outside, Williams. The three. Hardaway grabs the board. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Sasser. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, Hardaway's such a good shooter, but he can pass it too.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Simmons. 13 points in the game. Williams from long range. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Williams has got 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Now on the way to the floor. Give it up for Team Height.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Johnson comes in for Williams. Thomas, he's checked in for Milton. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Simmons. The Pistons have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Nets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Here's Clowney. Back to Johnson. This one for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Fontecchio. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Fontecchio. The offensive rebound. Johnson passes to Thomas. Outside Schroeder. Clock at 6. From deep, Johnson drops in the 3. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Oh man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Ivy. A 23-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Pass to Harris. Tries it from 19. Brooklyn pulls it in. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clowney, pounded by Harris. Now here's Claxton. Thomas, left side. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. Over Schroeder, and counted from 12 feet. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Cunningham against Schroeder. Thomas outside. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Fontecchio, the pass to Duren. Out to Harris. Tries it from 19. Second chance shot. Fontecchio outside. Cunningham looking it over. Powerful take from Cunningham.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Hardaway's checked in for Fontecchio. Finney Smith passes to Claxton. Now here's Finney Smith, pounded by Harris. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Duren with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Duren against Schroeder. Duren, the pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Cunningham outside. 4-3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Thomas outside. Down low. Oh, stolen by Harris. Ivy outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Cunningham against Schroeder. A minute 4 left to play in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Down the first one.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close range looks.
That one's no good.
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Duren brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
Detroit leading by 3. Harris finds Ivy. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of this game. They set the screen. He takes it in. Count the basket. Ivy's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Thomas against Ivy. Thomas up top, over Ivy. Offline from the high post. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Almost. Give it up for our contestant.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Detroit Pistons.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
You look at the Pistons, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. By Cade Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. That one is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work, and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're We're talking about practice.
That's exactly right.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Johnson against Hardaway. Thomas outside. Stolen by Ivy. Here's Harris. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Nets trail by 9. For 3. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Don't sleep on the size of Tobias Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Shoot 2.
That one's off.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Soft touch off the glass. Thomas has got 8.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Schroeder. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Give him 8 points now. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. And Finney-Smith over to help. 6 to shoot. Duran finds Harris. And there's a pick. Offensive board. Knocked loose. And stolen by Claxton. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. First one falls for him. So hits one and misses one at the line.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Duran. To the middle. Out to Harris. The 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. It helps his team space the floor.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. 5th best, Nick Claxton.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And Brooklyn with possession here. trailing by 8. Thomas, that's good.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbound. Well done.
Ivy against Thomas. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Free throw good. Ivy.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
And both free throws good for Ivy.
And there's no question that Ivy possesses a ton of talent. The most important thing for him is trying to be consistent.
Now here's Schroeder. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. And here's Johnson. Defended by Hardaway. Johnson passes to Schroeder. 3 on the clock. Over Cunningham. Cunningham with some nice D.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Cunningham against Schroeder. Here's Claxton. Off target with the 3. The Pistons lead by 10. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham on the wing. Here's the floater. Counted. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great touch there from Cunningham. He's so skilled.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Duran, the screen. Pass to Ivy. And he throws it down with one hand.
How do you stay in front of that? Ivy with the quick change of direction.
Outside Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Pistons lead by 14. To the paint. Here's Harris. Uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 9.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Claxton. He's got 6. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. He's got 9.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Harris outside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Harris has got 8 points here in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And it's good. 2 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's Cunningham missing. Nets trail by 13. Thomas outside. Schroeder finds Thomas. Fires the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Harris with it. Claxton picks him up. Harris down low. Working on Claxton. Harris passes to Cunningham. Over Johnson. And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Johnson for three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Cunningham passes to Harris. Pass to Ivy. They set the pick. Wing shot on the way. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Ivy's got 15.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Now here's Schroeder. Give him 8 points now. Inside. Duren with a steal. Schroeder against Harris. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Johnson. Over to the wing. Up top Schroeder. He's watched by Cunningham. Claxton a screen on Cunningham. Schroeder against Cunningham. From behind the arc. Schroeder can't get it to go.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Schroeder. They get it back. Cunningham outside. Goes back up. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Cunningham's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on display from Cunningham.
Claxton passes to Schroeder. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Clowney, he's checked in for Claxton. Williams comes in for Finney-Smith. Milton's checked in for Thomas. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Schroeder. Sasser outside. Puts it up from 12. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Left side Williams. That shot missing. Detroit leading by 12. Down low. Sasser outside. Harris outside. Here's Holland. 6 on the shot clock. Duren with a screen on Williams. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
And they double up Simmons. From deep, Johnson. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Sasser outside. From downtown, the rebound by Simmons. Nets trail by 14. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter. Harris against Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Williams from long range. The rebound by Beasley. Detroit has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
The first one falls.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
And the Nets making a change here. Watford's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Stewart's checked in. And Duren drops them both. 1:11 left to play in the third quarter here. Watford outside. Pass to Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Here's Clowney, covered by Duren. Shot clock at 6. Outside Milton. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Milton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And here's Duren. Stewart, right side. Williams with it. He's got 6. Puts up a 3. And it's Milton. That time on the assist from Williams. Milton's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Sasser outside. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Beasley for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Paul Reed. Marcus Sasser is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Holland, and it's Stewart in at the 4.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pass to Reed. Back to Sasser. Here's Holland. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in.
One shot.
Nets trail by 11. And here's Simmons. Pass to Clowney. Watford, right side. Unloads. Misses from short range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Sasser. Now here's Stewart. Beasley with it. 5 on the clock. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Had the space there, but it's offline. Pass to Simmons. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And here's Stewart. Now Beasley. Now here's Sasser. From the arc. That shot is off.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Inside, here's Clowney. Lays it up and in off a pretty assist.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Holland. To the wing on the left. Releases. A nice shot by Fontecchio. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The floater. The shot by Watford, no good. For Detroit, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Fontecchio's shot is off. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Ball stolen. Here's Stewart. And he banks in the layup. Stewart's got his first points of the night.
Well, a little physicality just isn't enough to stop a big guy like Isaiah Stewart inside.
Williams passes to Simmons. To the paint. And stolen by Stewart. Pass to Sasser. Here's Holland. Williams defending. Lots of room. Clowney pulls it in.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Pistons lead by 9. Sasser outside. Fontecchio outside. Three-pointer. And Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Here's Holland. Back to Sasser. Here's Holland. Clock at 6. Here's Fontecchio. And again, no good by Detroit. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Simmons. Throws it up high.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. The Pistons have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter. Here's Holland. Back to Sasser. Here's Holland. Out to the wing. Sasser outside. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Fader on the way, and Brooklyn again with a bucket.
He's got a hot hand, and the defense seems helpless to stop him.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your host.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Detroit leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Duren. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Thomas outside. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Hardaway from outside. Counted from distance. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Johnson a screen on Harris. Back to Schroeder. Uncovered. And there's another one for the Nets.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Cunningham with the ball. Ivy outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Ivy. He's off on the second. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Then on Sunday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town.
And you know, for that matchup with the Grizzlies, it will be the 9th bit of action for them during the young season. Every game a step closer to the finish line.
The Pistons lead by 6. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Schroeder. The rebound by the Nets. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot on the wing. And he can't bank that one in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Ivy passes to Hardaway to the inside. Here's Harris. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Outside Finney-Smith. High post Claxton. Outside Johnson. And stolen by Hardaway. By himself. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, smart points by the vet Hardaway, getting into the break.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Schroeder passes to Claxton. The 3 is up. The rebound by Detroit. Ivy outside. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Finney-Smith a screen. To end the run. And the layup is good by Johnson. Johnson's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Thomas against Ivy. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. And the Pistons lead by 13.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Here's Schroeder. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Stay active from beyond the arc.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Let's hear it one time for Brooklyn Nets own T. Come on.
Nets trail by 14. And it's Thomas off the drive. Over Ivy. Thomas misses. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Harris outside. Hardaway against Claxton. Harris passes to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Ivy outside. 11 feet out. And Finney Smith over to help. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Next ball.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Claxton can't get it to go.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's the pick. Ivy up top. Thomas defends. A nice shot by Ivy.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Pass to Thomas. Claxton a screen on Ivy. Here's Thomas. And the Nets miss again. The Pistons lead by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance from Jalen Duren.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Duren the screen. Shot is up. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Thomas. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Key. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Thomas. 9 seconds left in the fourth. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out in transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game.